Hey guys, sorry for the fan, and I just wanted to say that thank you for your continued loyalty to my channel, and I wanted to do this video called Disabled Not Broken, sorry. Not to brag, but to show you anything is possible and to illustrate accomplishments when the world stacks everything like CP against you. In the winter of 2009, I believe it was October, November, I came across a website and subsequently a book, although I don't remember if the book came later, called ProBlogger. ProBlogger is a blog, I think it's still in existence, I should probably look, by an Australian guy named Darren Rowse. Darren Rowse had been blogging since, if my memory serves me correctly, 2002? And blog is simply, for those that don't know, shorthand for weblog. Okay? And I realized in that moment when I read about what a blog was that my situation wasn't represented on the internet. College educated, physically mobile with a manual wheelchair, intellectually, other than neurodivergence could be argued because of the CP, intellectually sound, but I still required help with day-to-day tasks like, getting up, getting dressed, showering, bathing, all, the normal activities of daily living. And I was frustrated because I knew I was smart. I knew that there were more people out there that were frustrated by the societal expectation that you're in a wheelchair, you must have cognitive impairment, like you must have been hit by a car, whatever the normalization of that is for society. So I decided in order to create change, I needed to do it myself. So on November 19th or 20th, I started what is now the defunct lifeofthedifferently-abled.com. My intention was to run it for a year. And at the time, I didn't even own the domain. It was literally on WordPress, the free version. And then run it for a year, don't tell a soul I'm doing it, and see what happens. If my experiment goes well, keep running it. If my experiment didn't, what do I have to lose? But I didn't want to mess up my analytics by telling folks offline that I was doing it. Sorry, I'm just about to drop my keys. So I didn't tell anybody I was doing it. Fast forward 11 months later, guys, and I am honestly incredibly proud because I'm self-taught. I had 20,000 readers from around the globe. So I turned around and bought the domain, which then gave me the copyright to my material, if anybody tried to sue me for copyright infringement and so forth. Fast forward, I ran it for 11 years, and then COVID hit, and they jacked the prices to run the website up. So I was like, well, I don't want to lose the empire that I've created, which afforded me cool opportunities, I have to say, guys. I'm a published author and an American textbook on disability. Like I said, own the website. I've done some really interesting things. Anyway, and so I didn't want to lose the empire. So what do? I went to YouTube. And here I am. And thank you to the couple hundred of you that now subscribe. It's free. Pass it along to anybody else. I am honored to say that I'm one of the only one, if not few, adults that have captured You guys can fact check me on this. Moral reflex, startle reflex from cerebral palsy in an adult. And that's my top video on the channel at the moment. So, thank you, and guys, go for your dreams. Mine just happened as a hobby. I enjoyed doing it. I did it for almost 12 years, like I said, and I'm still doing it technically. I guess I just switched medium, right? And, you never know what can come of it. It's afforded me some extremely cool opportunities. And I'm grateful by extension to all of you that now subscribe and watch me religiously. And I just want to remind you that your mobility of your CP, or lack thereof, for lack of a better wording, doesn't have to stop you guys. I caught the early wave of being one of the first people on the internet with first-hand account of CP. And I rank as one of the top channels on YouTube today for CP, as well now as for chronic illness and chronic kidney disease. And that's not to brag. That's to say, if you work at whatever you want to do, you might have to adapt, like I did with switching mediums, because COVID cost my website way too much money to run. But yeah, like, guys, I make videos, which I hope help people. Your comments suggest that they do, but sometimes I'm at a loss for what to talk about. Because I'm one person, and, I do have boundaries. There are some topics I'm not comfortable discussing on the internet, and that has to be okay. There's other channels for those. But if you have ideas, suggestions, and comments, concerns, what have you, send them my way, and I may turn them into a video in upcoming months. And I say months because as I'm waiting for my kidney transplant, my second one, if anybody cares to know, I have a backlog of videos that are ready that my friends and family have graciously offered to put up for you while I'm recovering. So I have about a 6-week block of videos ready in case they need to go up at any given time. So if it ever becomes disjointed in my, suddenly I'm, on a roll of a certain thread of topics, and then it just randomly becomes random, but still about CP, because I pre-recorded. That's likely why. Not necessarily the case. Sometimes I get burnt out and put a few videos up in advance so that I have a bit of a couple-week period for myself. But generally, yeah. So I'm open to feedback, and remember, you have a disability, but you're not broken. Have a good one. See everybody next week. Bye!